The market does not reward activity, it rewards clarity. That lesson cost me years to learn. Most traders sit before their screens with too much information and too little understanding. They stare at the 1-minute chart, the 5-minute chart, sometimes the 15-minute chart, and they believe they are analyzing the market. In truth, they are watching noise. The market has structure, it has rhythm, and if a trader wishes to survive long enough to prosper, he must learn to see that structure across time. This is where multi-timeframe analysis becomes not just useful, but essential. Most traders complicate it. They open 6 charts, add 10 indicators, and drown in contradiction. But the truth is much simpler. The market only asks one question. Who is in control right now, buyers or sellers? Multi-timeframe analysis simply helps you answer that question with greater certainty. The mistake most traders make is starting from the bottom. They begin with the smallest time frame, hoping to catch the perfect entry. It feels productive, it feels precise, but it is the wrong place to begin. A trader must first understand the larger battlefield before deciding where to place his troops. The larger time frame reveals the true story of the market. The smaller time frame merely reveals the details. When I approach a chart, I begin with the higher time frame. Not because it predicts the future, but because it reveals the dominant trend, the direction where the larger money is flowing. Think of the market as a river. The higher time frame shows you the direction the river flows. The lower time frame shows the ripples on the surface. If you trade the ripples while ignoring the current, you will fight the market every step of the way. A trader who fights the current rarely lasts long. The first chart I study is the higher time frame. For many traders, that means the daily chart or the 4-hour chart. It does not matter which market you trade, stocks, Forex, crypto, the principle remains the same. The higher time frame answers the most important question in trading. What is the dominant trend? You will often find that the answer is painfully obvious once you step back. Higher highs and higher lows mean buyers are in control. Lower highs and lower lows mean sellers dominate. Sideways structure means neither side has yet taken command. The simplicity of this observation is precisely why so many traders overlook it. They seek complexity where clarity would serve them better. If the higher time frame shows a strong uptrend, then the path of least resistance is upward. This does not mean price will move up every hour or every day. Markets breathe, they expand and contract. But the dominant direction remains upward until proven otherwise. Trading against that direction is like rowing against the tide. It may work briefly, but it demands constant effort and perfect timing. Most traders lose money attempting to pick tops and bottoms in trending markets. They believe the price has moved too far. They believe it must reverse. The market does not care what they believe. The market only responds to supply and demand. Once the higher time frame trend is understood, the trader moves to the second time frame. This is the time frame where opportunity begins to reveal itself. If the higher time frame shows the direction, the middle time frame shows the structure within that direction. For example, imagine the higher time frame shows a clear uptrend. Prices making higher highs and higher lows. Buyers remain in control. Now the trader moves down one level, perhaps to the 1-hour chart or the 30-minute chart. Here something interesting begins to appear. Within the larger uptrend, price will pull back. It will retrace. It will correct. These corrections are not signs of weakness, they are opportunities. Strong trends do not move in straight lines, they move in waves. Each pullback shakes out impatient traders and attracts new participants before the next leg begins. The middle time frame allows a trader to identify where these pullbacks are forming. This is where patience becomes the trader's greatest ally. Many traders see the market rising and feel an urgent need to jump in immediately. Fear of missing out drives them into poor entries. They buy the top of short-term moves and then panic when the inevitable pullback arrives. But the disciplined trader waits. He understands that the market rewards patience far more often than speed. When price pulls back within a higher time frame trend, the trader watches closely. He studies how the market behaves during the retracement. Is the pullback slow and controlled, or is it aggressive and chaotic? A slow pullback in an uptrend often suggests profit-taking rather than genuine selling pressure. Buyers remain nearby, waiting for a favorable price. This is the moment where the final time frame becomes useful. The lower time frame is not where we determine direction, it is where we refine our entry. By the time we reach this chart, most of the hard work is already done. The higher time frame has shown the trend. The middle time frame has shown the pullback. The lower time frame now shows the moment the market begins to move again. This is where many traders make their second mistake. They stare at the lower time frame long before they should. They attempt to trade every small movement, every tiny breakout, every flicker of price. The result is overtrading, confusion, and exhaustion. But when the lower time frame is used correctly, it becomes a precision tool rather than a source of noise. Imagine again the higher time frame shows an uptrend. The middle time frame shows price pulling back to a previous support area. Now the trader moves to the lower time frame, perhaps the 15-minute or 5-minute chart. Here he is not looking for predictions. He is simply observing behavior. Is price beginning to stabilize? Are buyers stepping in? Are candles showing rejection from lower prices? Often the lower time frame will show a subtle shift before the next move begins. Perhaps the pullback slows. Perhaps a small range forms. Perhaps price attempts to push lower but fails repeatedly. These are small signals, but when aligned with the higher time frame trend, they become powerful. This alignment across time frames is the heart of multi-timeframe analysis. The higher time frame provides direction. The middle time frame provides context. The lower time frame provides timing. When these three elements align, the trader has a structured approach to the market rather than a random one. It does not guarantee success. Nothing in trading does. But it places the trader on the side of probability rather than hope. The greatest fortunes in speculation were not built on guessing. They were built on discipline. Discipline means waiting for alignment. Most traders struggle with this because waiting feels unproductive. They sit before their screens and feel the need to act. But action without clarity is simply gambling with better vocabulary. There are days when the charts offer nothing worth trading. The higher time frame may be sideways. The middle time frame may show erratic movement. The lower time frame may be pure noise. On such days, the best trade is often no trade at all. This is a lesson many traders only learn after paying for it repeatedly. Markets spend a surprising amount of time doing nothing meaningful. They drift, they consolidate, they mislead. But eventually, they move with purpose. The trader who waits for that moment will always have the advantage over the trader who must trade constantly. Multi-timeframe analysis helps reveal these moments of clarity. When the higher time frame trend is strong, when the middle time frame shows a healthy pullback, and when the lower time frame shows the first signs of continuation, the pieces begin to align. This alignment is not dramatic. There are no flashing signals or perfect patterns. Instead, there is quiet confirmation. The chart begins to make sense. The trader no longer feels the need to force a trade. The trade begins to reveal itself. This is the difference between reacting to the market and anticipating it. Another mistake traders often make is using too many time frames. They analyze the monthly, weekly, daily, 4-hour, 1-hour, 15-minute, and 5-minute charts all at once. Soon, each chart tells a different story, and the trader becomes paralyzed by contradiction. Clarity requires simplicity. 3 time frames are usually enough. 1 for direction, 1 for structure, 1 for entry. Anything beyond that often creates more confusion than insight. But even with the correct structure, the trader must remain aware of another important truth. The market is never obligated to behave as expected. Multi-timeframe analysis improves probabilities. It does not eliminate risk. There will be trades where everything aligns perfectly and still fails. This is not a flaw in the method. It is the nature of speculation. The disciplined trader accepts this reality in advance. He risks only what he can afford to lose on any single trade. He understands that even the best setup can fail. What matters is not the outcome of one trade, but the consistency of the process. Over time, a trader who consistently aligns time frames and manages risk properly places himself on the favorable side of probability. This is the quiet edge most traders search for, but rarely develop. Another benefit of multi-time frame analysis is psychological clarity. When a trader understands the higher time frame trend, he becomes less emotional about short-term movements. A small pullback on the lower time frame no longer feels like a disaster. He knows it may simply be part of a larger move. This awareness reduces panic and improves patience. Instead of reacting to every candle, the trader learns to interpret them within a larger story. Trading is, at its core, the interpretation of behavior. Price is not random movement. It is the visible result of thousands of decisions made by participants around the world. Multi-time frame analysis helps organize those decisions into a structure the mind can understand. But structure alone is not enough. A trader must also develop the habit of observation. Every market has its personality. Some move smoothly, others violently. Some respect support and resistance with remarkable precision, while others frequently overshoot. By studying multiple time frames consistently, the trader begins to recognize these characteristics. He begins to understand how a particular market behaves during trends, during consolidations, and during reversals. This knowledge cannot be rushed. It develops through repetition. Day after day, chart after chart, the trader watches how price moves across time frames. At first it appears chaotic, but gradually patterns of behavior begin to emerge. The trader begins to recognize when a pullback is healthy and when it signals deeper weakness. He begins to sense when a breakout has genuine strength behind it and when it is likely to fail. This intuition is not mystical. It is simply experience organized in the mind. Multi-time frame analysis accelerates this learning process because it forces the trader to see the market from different perspectives simultaneously. The higher time frame teaches patience. The middle time frame teaches structure. The lower time frame teaches timing. Together they form a complete framework for decision-making. Without such a framework, trading becomes emotional and reactive. With it, the trader gains something far more valuable than a perfect system. He gains perspective. Perspective allows him to step back when the market is unclear. Perspective allows him to act decisively when opportunity appears. And perhaps most importantly, perspective allows him to accept losses without emotional collapse. Losses are part of speculation. Every trader who has survived long enough to prosper understands this truth. The goal is not to avoid losses entirely. The goal is to avoid unnecessary losses caused by poor judgment. Multi-time frame analysis reduces those unnecessary mistakes by encouraging the trader to ask better questions. What is the dominant trend? Where is the market within that trend? And is this the right moment to act? These three questions form the foundation of disciplined trading. Most traders rush to the third question without answering the first two. They seek entries before understanding context. But the market rewards those who understand context first. When direction, structure, and timing align, trading becomes far less chaotic. The trader no longer feels like he is chasing the market. Instead, he waits quietly for the market to reveal its intentions. And when it does, he acts with calm conviction. Not aggressively, not recklessly, simply with the quiet confidence that comes from preparation. This is the essence of multi-time frame analysis. It does not promise certainty, but it replaces confusion with structure, impulse with patience, and guesswork with informed observation. And in the world of speculation, that difference often separates those who merely participate in the market from those who ultimately learn to profit from it.